Welcome, everybody. I've got the distinct pleasure of being able to talk to Coach Karen Harvey from Florida State University, and you're watching DistancePreps.com this afternoon. Coach, congratulations on a great week and a number one ranking. It's really the first time since 1995, or at least the first time in Florida State University history, that the girls are ranked number one in the nation. Has anything changed since the rankings came out earlier this week?
Uh, Obviously, a lot of excitement. I had a feeling that there was a chance we might get officially ranked number one, and I knew when I was getting on the plane leaving Indianapolis that it was something that could happen, and how are we going to respond to that or not respond to that as a team. So I had scheduled a team meeting for the Tuesday after pre-nats. Monday we had a day on our own or a day off. So Tuesday we had a team meeting and we just talked about, that ranking is for October 18th. And, it cannot predict what's going to happen at Nationals. It is not a predictor. So we talked about that and we talked about, it's exciting and it's really cool and, we're honored. But at the same time, right now we just need to control what we can control. And basically we talked about, leaving a lot of the rest up to God. We can only control what we can, and we need to get better. I talked to the girls. I said, listen, there is a lot of teams out there that are fired up after Wisconsin and even, maybe Georgetown too, and in Colorado. They're like, maybe we didn't run as well as we wanted to, and they're going to come hard. They may be a little angry. So, we certainly can't sit back, and we're not going to, and we know we can improve. That wasn't by far not our best weekend. We've got some issues still we've got to iron out.
Well, it sounds like you're managing the expectations a little bit for the Lady Knowles. Once the rankings came out, what kind of reaction did you get? Was there a big hooray, a lot of hoopla? I mean, it's a pretty big thing, and I'm really glad to see a Florida school do really, really well. How was it on your end?
Well, I got a wonderful email from our athletic director within 5 minutes of it being announced, Randy Spetman. So that was really amazing. I got a lot of texts from our administration, and I got a text from my husband right away. Lots of emails and well wishes. My Facebook page blew up. A lot of people are just, really encouraging, and they're like, wow, this is really cool, and keep up the good work.
Well, you guys have been in the mold of, hey, this is a rebuilding year at FSU, and what a rebuild that you've constructed, Coach. It seems like you have the Lady Knowles moving in the right direction at record pace. How do you manage the expectations going into ACCs at Clemson on the 29th and regionals to follow?
Yes. And that's what we're focused on is ACCs right now. And we know that, our conference is tough enough that if we have a mediocre day, we're not going to be winning that ACC title. And I know that's the ladies' goals. They told me at camp that our goal is to win that ACC title, Coach. And you know what? We're going for it at ACCs. We're running as hard as we can. I have a few runners at pre-nats. They honestly did not run well. I wasn't real pleased with how they ran, and they had some issues and whatever. But, they're going to come into ACCs on fire. To improve that, we also have a couple ladies. Aubrey Warden didn't even run for us at pre-nationals and ran 17:05 or 17:04 at the Charlotte meet. She'd like to take a crack at that top 5, top 6 spot. So that and I think that we have a few kids that can win the individual title, and that is part of their goal, and they're they're in there for the individual title. They're contenders. So there's a lot on the line. We've got a couple really good freshmen that might be thinking about freshman of the year. And also ACCs, I'm going to pick that top 8 to go to nationals. So there's a lot going on there, and just hopefully we have a really good day and bring a good race and do well for Florida State.
Well, with 5 in the top 14 and 6 in the top 20, with a 36-second spread from 1 to 6 at pre-nats, did that even surprise you how well they ran?
A little bit. I actually think the person that was surprising me was our 6th runner. She was with our 5th until 800 to go, and then really had a rough 800 meters. I mean, I thought we were going to have all 6 finish together, almost. And I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And I'm waiting for our 6th runner. She knows who I'm talking about, and she is super talented. She's figuring this all out, and but yeah, we ran really well at pre-nats. A couple girls had some rough areas in there, and I know we can be a lot better, but they certainly responded to each other. When they would catch each other or see each other, that was really impressive to me, and they were actually talking to each other during the race, encouraging each other. So that is incredible teamwork.
You guys are rocking and rolling right now, and got some big meets coming up. Coach, we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back with part 2 with Coach Karen Harvey from the Florida State University, #1 ranked Lady Knowles in the nation. We'll be right back. Stay with us.